What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today I want to talk about Apathy's latest album titled The Widow's Son. Alright, I believe this is his 6th solo album, and I've talked about him various times on my channel. Check him out. He's a dope MC from Connecticut, and I'm gonna jump right into this. All right, so there is the cover. Got two skeletal figures, one on a white horse, one looking at him. The title, The Widow's Son, actually is referring to Hiram Abiff, who is a Masonic architect. See, I don't go that deep into the Freemasonry shit. I know Apathy is a Freemason, and you know, he's kind of well versed in that whole shit. But I know that the title has is a reference to Hiram Abiff, who's a figure in Freemasonry. All right. So there is the back of the CD. Got 14 tracks on that bitch. Got Apathy sitting right there. You open it up, boom. Alright. Got a skull and crossbones back there. Open this up, and it's very straight to the point, this shit. It's just the production credits and liner notes. Well, there's not really any, there's very few liner notes, just where this shit was, not where it was recorded, but who was recorded by and mixed by and shit like that. So let's just jump right into the producer credits. Apathy produces 4 tracks on this bitch, okay? You also have Stu Bangers, you have Chumzilla, DJ Premier, Knots, Messiah Music, Pete Rock, got Buck Wild, and Smoke the World. And you also have on cuts, you have DJ Mekalek, Premier. You got DJ Elohim, and yeah, I mentioned Chumzilla, and you have Tone Spliff. Okay, let's go into features. You have AG from Digging in the Crates. You got Ryu from Styles of Beyond. Breevy, you have Pharaoh Monch, Pete Rock, Diabolic, you got Self-Titled, M.O.P, and Locksmith. You got a healthy number of features here that's spread out, and all of them kind of do their thing. No one's overtaking anybody. So let's just jump right into this shit. The pros and the cons. Pros, lyrics, beat wise, Apathy knows his shit. This is no different from a lot of his other albums, of course. He doesn't slack when it comes to that sort of shit. Very, very sharp lyricism. The features I really like on here. for the most part. Concept wise, concept wise, it doesn't really go too deep on the concepts on this album. A lot of the shit just is braggadocious, like battle bars and shit. Where it does kind of start going into conceptual shit to me is hang on, let me get this back. This is my screensaver came up. Like alien weaponry, I love the fact on that track you have the beat kind of help the concept out, because the beat itself kind of lends its or maybe he got the beat first. Usually these rappers get the beat first. It kind of complements the title, alien weaponry. You know, it has like a old, like, if I like to watch UFO documentaries and shit, and you know how you hear that weird, like, I don't know what to describe it. It's like a weird alien space type theme, and that's what that track reminds me of, audibly, you know, as far as the beat. Same with Hypnosis, the next track featuring Breezy. I Keep On, which is track 8, featuring Pharoah Monch and Pete Rock. Fucking great track. That was one of the singles that he put out prior to the album dropping. I knew that was gonna be dope. I mean, you got fucking Pharoah Monch on there, which I know Apathy himself loves. I know that I remember a while back, I believe he said Stress, the Extinction Agenda was one of his favorite albums of all time. So I know App must have been hyped to get fucking Pharoah Monch on the mic with him. And then of course you have the legendary Pete Rock dropping a dope beat on there, very soulful beat. Track 9 is where I feel like the first verse especially was real conceptual. Track 9 is called A View of Hell, Hell of a View. And especially on the first verse, he's using a lot of burning or hot or fire references. Track 10, Fist of the North Star featuring Diabolic. Dope fucking track with Diabolic ripping it on there. And let me say this, Diabolic, I know he watches my shit as well. I'm a big fan of Diabolic, and it was great to hear Apathy and Diabolic again on a track. They need to, Apathy, I know you're watching this, you need to stop what you're doing and you need to put Sleeper Cell out. That's Apathy and Diabolic. For those that don't know, they have a group. They mentioned I think a few years back that they wanted to put out called Sleeper Cell. That's their group project or their group name. Y'all need to put that shit out. Stop fucking around. Stomp Rappers, which was another single that was put out prior to the album dropping, featuring Self-Titled and M.O.P. I mean, you know, that is just by the name itself and the features, you know that shit is hot. I don't even need to go into that. Legend of the Third Degree, I really enjoyed that track. That's really going into a lot of the Masonic references, going into his life as a Freemason, and he's referencing a lot of the shit. Really enjoy that track. Love the sample of Vinnie Paz in that. And I'll end off on the last track, which is track 14, Obi-Wan, which is an ode to Apathy's deceased father. Great fucking track there. The cons of the album, I would say, oh, and shout out to Ryu on The Widow's Son. Love hearing Ryu spit. The only things I would have to say kind of against the album, I wish there was a bit more concept on here, because I know App could do that shit. He's done it a bunch of times in the fucking past. Ooh, and how dare I forget? I'm sorry. The Order, produced by DJ Premier. One of this album's bangers. Shout out to DJ Premier. But cons, like I said, conceptually, I wish he would have gone a bit deeper as far as the rhymes are concerned. But the rhymes are still fucking great. Still love this album. Track 3, Never Fall Off, featuring AG. Love how Apathy's going in, but I felt that AG, for a legend, you know, I definitely got respect for him and what he's done in the game, but I felt that he kind of pulled that track back, because when he came out, it was just like Apathy's kind of sharp and compared to AG a little bit faster with his flow, a little bit more aggressive, and AG just kind of, to me, sounded a bit boring when compared to Apathy. That's just my opinion, no disrespect to him. Really don't have nothing else to say about this album, but I do enjoy it. Shout out to Apathy. My rating of this shit, I would probably give it an 8 to 8.5. Good job, Apathy. Please drop Sleeper Cell. I know you're listening to me. Drop that shit. Same thing with my man Diabolic. I'm only laughing because I go on some of his live streams, and that dude is a funny motherfucker. And yeah, I was on Apathy's one of his Instagram live streams. Oh, happy belated birthday, Apathy. Shout out to you. Shout out to your fucking family. Love the pictures of your family. And I hope you get off tour so you can get back to your fucking family. I know you posted something about that, how you can't wait to get back to your daughter. And yeah, that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Support dope shit. Great way to start off the year with this fucking album. And that's it. Peace, bitches.